Hello, guys. This is Money for Cozy Cats Podcast. Within this episode, I'll be covering the two topics, which are things that nobody tells you, how weird it feels with being 18, and also everything I'm nervous about going to college. For starters, the reason I picked these two topics is because I feel like they relate to me and also incoming college students or just people that are around my age. So, yeah. Also, another thing, if I'm not consistent on this platform, I am doing my fall catalog for Cozy Caps, along with a new product that I've been working on for the past 6 months. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna start off with the first topic I said, which is things that nobody tells you how weird it feels to being 18. I can speak for that because when I am 18, with me leading up to that age, it was definitely a happy feeling, excited feeling, and also a nervous / scary feeling, because being 18 is one thing, being considered as an adult is another, but being looked differently as a person is so much different from the previous ages that a person was. Because like when you turn 18 and you do something that's like childish, they would say like, oh, you're an adult, why are you doing this? If you was younger than that, they would just consider that as a simple mistake because of your age. But when you're 18, you are considered as an adult, which makes it a scary, as a weird, scary feeling, and also an exciting feeling. Because I guess with me leading up to the age of 18, I thought it was gonna be like, oh, I can do whatever I want, I can do this and that. But it's not really like that, because I don't know, but for some people, they still have the cut. They still are living. They still are living up under their parents' roof at the age of 18. So some people have flexibility, but not everybody, because you're still young. You're not 20. You're still living up under your parents' roof. So there's still expectations with you living with your parents or whatnot, because they have custody over you. And probably another thing with turning 18, I low-key thought it was going to be more exciting than it actually did, because yeah, there are some, don't get me wrong, there's some perks of being 18 with staying out late at night, hanging out with friends more often, significant others, all the above. But I guess one of the downsides is really of being 18 is really everybody expecting you to have majority of your life figured out, and especially if you're on the verge of graduating high school. Now it's okay to not have everything figured out, especially when it comes to you graduating, because for me, I knew what I wanted to pursue in even before I graduated high school this year. So, yeah, I guess would be 18. It's like the world. It's like with being 18, the world expects you to be like other grown adults, like full grown adults. Because you're 18. If you're still 18, your brain is not fully developed yet. The human's brain fully develops at 25. You're 18, a couple years down from that. So yeah, that's my take on that. Okay, next topic this is the next topic I'll be covering, which is everything I'm nervous about before going to college. I'm going to be brutally honest. I feel mixed emotions. This specific topic has been on my mind late at night, around 1 to 2 or 3 a.m. depending what time I randomly wake up. So yeah, with me graduating this year, because I'm 26, graduating from high school, and me moving on from high school and going into college, I feel mixed emotions. The emotions I feel are nervous, which is normal for all graduates. I can guarantee that every graduate feels the same way. Sad, and a bit of excitement. So yeah. The main reason why I feel sad is because within those 4 years of high school, I made a lot of good memories, And it's gonna feel weird of me actually letting that go and going to a new chapter of my life, because with me being in high school, or with everybody being in high school for 3 to 4 years, depending if you graduated early or not, you get stuck. If you stay in the same school, you get stuck within that same cocoon, and it feels weird to actually let go of that and move on to something else new from it. And probably another thing, it's definitely gonna feel weird actually moving on from the actual people I talked to in high school, like my groups of friends, etc. It's gonna feel weird actually moving on from that and moving to a different set of people. So yeah. And probably another thing is that with college, they're not gonna treat you. It's much different from high school. They're not gonna treat you like a little kid, etc. I know freshman year, sophomore year, high schools, it kind of, with the high school I went to, my freshman year, sophomore year, a little bit of junior year, it kind of still felt like I was still in middle school. The thing about high school, or the thing about the high school I went to, it didn't really start actually treating the students like actual adults until the end of junior year going to senior year. And that's one thing that college does not treat you like. They don't treat you like little kids. So that's definitely gonna be different. But I mean, after you graduate, you are considered adult. So it makes sense for them to actually treat you like that. So yeah. That's really it for this episode. I don't want to make this too long. I've really been meaning to cover those 2 topics. I'm gonna try my best to edit it the best way I can, because the actual topics were shot in two different times. So yeah, because I was having technical difficulty problems. So I'll try to edit that out the best way I can, or try to make it look good the best way I can. Other than that, make sure y'all guys subscribe to tune in to more episodes and knitting episodes. And without further ado, y'all take care.